Hey, look, there's a computer inside of you. Or maybe you are the computer and you've got all this internal programming that's helping you function and run your life. And there's this one program that is constantly recording your thoughts, and its only job is to take the ones you think about the most and produce a life experience to match. Let's play with that. It's a simple formula. X equals X. Whatever value you input into that variable is the exact result you will get. A basic example is if you think positively, you will experience positive things. If you think negatively, you're opening yourself to negativity. And if you think positively and still experience something negative, you need to keep thinking positive until that is your default thought, aka your default experience. It sounds really simple and basic and easy because it is. There's a lot of science behind this and some very detailed explanations as to how it all works, but honestly, gravity works whether I understand it or not. This is no different. And it sounds fun. I like the idea of taking the whole thoughts become things thing super literally. Can you imagine what could be possible if this is true? If this is true, it means that everything is subjective. It means my potential is only limited by my ability to think in mine own favor. It means I can have anything I want. So why wouldn't I try it? Think that I have it. All I need to do to have whatever I want is to think that I have it. All I need to do to be whatever I want is to think that I am it. All I need to do whatever I want is to think that I can do it and then do it. I am completely limitless. I am limitless. I don't have any limits. There's nothing holding me back from anything except for what I think might be holding me back. But again, it's all just my thoughts, and I can decide what I want to think at any moment in time. I can change my thoughts at any moment in time. I am the creator of my reality. Everything is just... People like to think of the subconscious mind in terms of how it wants to keep you safe. And that could definitely be true, and it is to some people, but it's not the only way to look at it. I used to think of the subconscious and my inner child interchangeably. I don't know if that was accurate, but it felt right at the time. I used to treat it like my baby, something I had to take care of and be gentle with and treat well. I used to call her my girl. But my subconscious doesn't have pronouns. It doesn't have its own mind or emotions or desires or fears. It isn't trying to protect me, and it doesn't want anything. That thing is an algorithm. It is a program in my mind, a tool, and its only task is to repeat after me. You know how you can click on one video in any content pushing app and suddenly that subject is all over your feed? That is life. If I think to myself, my life is so easy, my algorithm doesn't ask questions. It's just going to say, my life is so easy, and give me that. Except my algorithm is just a program inside the computer that is me, so really I'm giving it to myself. And when I do, I'm going to notice in my actual life how easy things can be. Now, if I say, my life is so easy, and then a memory flashes into my head of an old moment or a past experience when I didn't think life was so easy, or that made me think maybe life wasn't so easy, and then I think, ooh, even for a second, that was hard. Oh, I didn't like that. What's my algorithm going to do? It's going to repeat exactly what I thought in the form of real world experiences, and I'm going to have the nerve to look around and wonder why I don't have what I want, completely ignoring the fact that I just told myself that a part of me, no matter how small, just accepted that maybe life isn't always so easy after all. The good news is it's all fluid. Nothing is set in stone. I can change my mind whenever I want. Whatever I give my attention to the most is what I will experience. So if I think in my favor as much as I can, my algorithm has no choice but to prove me right. Do you see where I'm going with this? Unless you tell yourself you didn't hear what I just said and stick to that, you can no longer claim that you don't know how to live your best life. Gotcha. Now, what are you gonna do? Everything in my life is perfect. Everything in my life is perfect. Everything always goes my way. I'm always coming out on top. I'm number one in my own reality. Everything always works out for me better than I could have imagined. I never have any issues. I never struggle. I don't got no problems. It's just smooth sailing over calm waters day after day after day after day after day after day after day. I'm literally happy every day. I decide whether my life is good or not. So obviously I'm choosing happiness. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. My life is perfect. My life is perfect. Everything always goes my way. Everything in my life is so perfect. Everything in my life. So I used to take pictures, right? But stopped because I literally thought I was unworthy. I'm starting again now because I want to. And since I can have and be and do anything I want, and my life is so perfect and easy, and everything works out for me better than I could have imagined, this is going to go really well for me. Somehow. And that might be my favorite part of all this. I don't need to figure anything out. I just have to decide that it'll work out no matter what. Think that over and over and over again and just let my algorithm cook. And why not? The best things that have ever happened to me, the achievements that I cherish the most, were all of them little more than happy surprises. All I knew was I liked making things and the people around me liked them too. Some part of me, conscious or not, felt like my creativity was valuable, and my reality reflected that. The only difference now is that I know I'm in control. I know that my attention is my one and only job. I know my power and all that. Maybe that's my favorite part.